Okay. We're gonna play a little Sly Cooper before. You know, why not? I was feeling, you know what, I got things done a little early today. Probably shouldn't get more. Probably shouldn't get any more booze in me. I mean, I could. Nothing wrong with that. Who doesn't like booze? But also, who doesn't like Sly Cooper? I feel like I should have been streaming a little bit before the races, and hopefully I can do that in season 6. But anywho, if you're new to Sly Cooper, then I'm sorry for you, because this is one of the best games ever. One of my favorite games ever. Love playing this. Probably beat this first game several times. 8 times. There's a crazy speed running for it, so I suggest that you check that out. But we're going to start a new world here, and maybe we can go through it before the races in next season.
You've beaten all the Master Thief sprints and unlocked all the designers' commentary. Check out this fascinating behind-the-scenes movie.
There we go. As you can see, 100%. That's just with my PlayStation 5.
Sly, come in.
Sly!
Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and
PS5.
very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're
You
safe
know what?
in the
I'm
van.
getting another drink.
I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Yeah, you can get it on the PlayStation Now store. What happened to my camera? Why is it glitchy? Alright. Let's get it. Now, maybe I won't like true coin hunt.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest
Yeah, another
themselves
drink
as
was a good idea.
unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky Master Thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
On it.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one. Quick!
Shut up.
Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's
Is it
office
over
is
here?
behind the red
No.
door.
Is it the one at the end? I think so. It's a long way down.
Way to go, Sly. This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo.
Just remember though,
Try dialing in 937.
EPOS Gaming for all of your high quality headset and microphone equipment. So go check out them if you have any time. And be sure to buy it with the EPOS link in chat. 937. Yeah. We're in.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Is that a little bit of ASMR?
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think?
Yeah, Pork,
This
if you're still
pistol
there though.
packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up
It's
our
on
little
PS
rendezvous.
Now
Plenty of time for that once you're
as
safely
well.
behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
It's on PlayStation Now. What, Carmelina? Fun fact, they use a different voice character for every game that she's in. Can't remember. Well, one really sounds way off from how you think she sounds.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially
I don't
sneaky,
read books,
which is
but I
why
would
we
read that
specialize
book.
in stealing from criminals.
I truly would.
After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes.
Dastardly crimes.
Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley,
Everyone's got a Murray and a
techno-genius and
Bentley.
strategist supreme,
I mean, not to
Murray,
the extent of being
part-time
physical
driver and a
animals.
full-time burden.
Or,
Together we pledged to track down
Yeah,
the
but
Fiendish
just,
Five,
you know,
avenge my father, and
goofy
steal
one.
back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test
I
of
mean,
my life.
whoa,
On this
groundbreaking
mission, I
here.
would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail
But,
and allow my family
I mean,
name to
consider
bite
Sly
the
Cooper
dust.
to be Pork Chops, Murray to be Clogmonger, and Helg to be Bentley. Well, the following
That
record
was a
appears.
nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
Thank you, Murray.
I've already plotted a
Let's get it. Go to the frog.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights.
Don't want to mess with that guy.
The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Rath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
If I no death this run, that'd be pretty cool.
Something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure. And like that ladder there?
That is correct. But do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Mess up that guy. You gotta get the bottles though.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
I don't have like the rolling or the dive move yet, so everything's so slow.
Sly, see those searchlights? One careless step,
Hold on,
and
Sly.
you'll be subjected to a
Shit's about to get real.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Shut up. Good bitch. Gotta love the old-fashioned checkpoint.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know,
It'd be pretty cool if I was the only guy on Twitch right now playing Sly
You're
Cooper.
right, Sly. That is a storm machine.
That is a
It's the
storm
reason why
machine.
it never stops raining around
That's
here.
why.
Explains all the
Sly.
ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Whoa. Sly's just a straight badass. Like, it's just simple as that. That guy's got nothing.
Nice job
Jump
so
and
far,
grab,
Sly.
press the
To get
circle
over the
button.
next gate,
Grab
you'll
the
need to
hook.
grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Yep. Excuse me.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting.
Gotta be the bottle.
If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Oh my god.
You found it, Sly! That's the final clue
Let's
to crack
fucking
the
get it.
code. Now find out. Press the circle to enter the vault code. The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
1% complete. Let's go. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus.
Thank you, Bentley.
This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move.
Fast attack
Press
dive.
the triangle button to use it.
Now we can move around a little quicker. Just a little glimpse of what the dive move can bring. The rolling move is where it's at. That's where he gains. So far, so good. We're perfect. Have faced several enemies yet to die. It's starting well. Now we're in to the shit.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat.
Fuck,
If
nothing
Raleigh's
gets
really
past
as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but
Sly.
your plan is flawed.
Why?
Oh.
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Oh,
Fine.
Sly.
But I
Can't.
warned you.
Doesn't-
I've marked
it doesn't
the areas
scare
you
him.
need to hit with holographic
He's a
markers.
badass. Like, straight
Follow
A
them to your
badass. Like,
objectives.
Thanks.
What do you
Don't
expect?
mention it. It's your funeral.
alright. Let's go. A little bit of a trip. Second life.
Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll
lucky
protect you
charm.
when you take any damage.
Not gonna need that. If we take damage. Okay.
Congratulations to you all. The storm machine has
That's
sold
right.
its 50th ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded. Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks, and I demand the boilers stay at full pressure.
Love to listen to you there, but we're gonna have to back out of that one. Got some work to do in the boiler room.
Better close those furnace doors. Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Thank you. Routine.
Eureka! We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it.
That. That's routine Bentley, my friend.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
Super sneaky thief moves. This is where it was. It's just a classic game. Bye. Blowing through this. Oh shit. Maybe a little risky. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
Fuck it up. Shit, I missed him. Oh yeah, that's stupid. Alright, here we go. Should have known. I should have known.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I
4,
can't believe I
8,
pieced this one
0.
together. Try 227. Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run.
Cool.
Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
One level in the books. That's pretty good. We'll switch over to F1 now. I guess we can get into our normal intro here. So why don't I start with the proper intro song? All right. We are here with the second last race of Division 1. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any sort of screen graphic for Australia, which is where we're going to be. Gots to edit the title here now. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Should be good to go here. But yes, we are back with Division 1 action. Now, unfortunately, I have somewhat made a boo-boo and didn't realize that I'll actually be gone for the final week. So unfortunately, Division 1 maybe have to handled by another one of our streamers. Hopefully we can get that up for everyone to follow. So I'll be doing my finale for Season 5. Unfortunate timing and somewhat of a blunder on my end, to be completely honest. And I mean, shit happens when you party naked, so unfortunate. But we venture on. I'm hoping everyone's going to be enjoying what is on display that the Midwest F1 League has to offer. Just pulling up the tracks. Oh, I do have Australia. Let's download that. Go here. Track. Image. New. Australia. All of the... Gonna go hang out with the Austrians. No, that would just piss people off if I said that, so. No, but we have we have one Australian in Division 1. That being, of course, Jacko. But there's the track for you. We're still running off the old one. The new one. It's going to be kind of cool. Really looking forward to how that's going to play out. But anywho, it's going to be a fun one. It's our last... wait, the schedule was for released. I think it's still a secret. But I think I can tell you what was released here. Where was it? All right, I can't find it. It may or may not be in next season's calendar, so it may potentially be the last time that we're ever here, or in this layout, or it may not be. What div are you watching? Tonight we'll be on Division 1. Their graffiti, I guess that's it. But yeah, I appreciate with the follow, actually. It's good to see you in chat. Saw you follow 2 days ago, so yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully we can enjoy the race. And if you're new, which I'm assuming you are, I'll bring you up the Drivers' Championship standings in Division 1 here. Scavney leads us here. Consistency has paid off for him. He's led for quite some time. He hasn't dropped that top spot for quite a while here. He's led Division 1 all the way back to round 7. It's race week 7. If I see that right. Oh, you're racing Division 6. Okay, cool. No worries. Thank you for the follow anyway. J-Cal. I believe that's J-Cal. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, but Division 1 is going to be a fun one this evening. Like I said, second last race of Season 5. Year and a half, nearly 2 full years will be in the books after 2 full years will be in the books after the end of Season 6. So we are stamping our name in the F1 driving community. So be sure to follow as much as you can, catch up, and hang out with everything that Midwest has to offer. I am, of course, Crash McQueen, the head caster of the league, and have been around since day 1. So any questions about the league, past, present, or future, be sure to ask, and I'll be sure to answer. Going to the Constructors' Championship for Division 1, we see Alfa Romeo leading the way, McLaren second, Aston Martin third. Now, I couldn't tally exactly how many different position changes there were from that last week to this week, and there was a hell of a lot of them for the Constructors' Championship, so that is not done at all. McLaren are down in second. Alfa Romeo have gotten the lead again, and things are still moving. But the results from last week in Zandvoort saw Ryan Rods with the win, Mystic Joker second, and Jinnit to win it, getting third position. And I'm not sure if I updated the DNFs properly, but I can tell you for sure that those bottom 3 drivers did DNF. Maybe more. I can't remember. But anywho, on to the final schedule. The last race of the season will take place in China. China for the finale is quite the different venue, but it's going to be a fun one for sure, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it wherever you can enjoy it. On to Division 2 we shall go. Last week's podium was Race Day 2016, Killer XL and Kit & Petter with the 1, 2, 3. Kit & Petter with the second podium of the season. Race Day and Killer XL with their first 2. The Drivers' Championship for the potential promotion and relegation battles are as stands, with Mitch Burns leading the way, Aero Racing Design and GSR Edgar sitting second and third, and Edgar just holding a decent lead on JCast. It can disappear, but some quality finishes from Edgar should be able to hold him off. I think Mitch Burns may be clinched. Those green-colored drivers there are ones that cannot be relegated, as they were promoted into the division far too late into the season. They didn't have a chance to fight their way out, so they'll be safe in Division 2 next season. We'll see what will take place next season. It should be a good one. But as for the Constructors' Championship, it stands with McLaren leading and AlphaTauri in second. AlphaTauri struggling in Division 1, but putting in some pretty good points in Division 2. There's relegations? That's awesome. Oh, there's relegations. Yeah, I've got all the way down to Division 4 here, but here we go. So Division 3, last week, we saw Front Runner, King David, and Ray E46 with podiums 1, 2, and 3 there. And same schedule, Albert Park and Shanghai, the last 2 races for them. Division 3 Drivers' Championship stands with Ray, Dusty Lusky, and Pork Chop sitting 1, 2, 3. Grim Reaper just on the outside. Chief Braids 5th. Static Hazard jumped up from like 10th to 6th. That's how close that battle is. And same thing as before. The Warrior, GSR Rompanello, and Guitar Man Khan all in relegation battle, where Race Day, NFS Buck, and Frontrunner are all safe in Division 3 for next season as they were promoted too late. Where that stands for the Constructors' Championship is as follows: Ferrari leading the way, Alpine in second, Williams in third, and Mercedes in fourth. All of those 4 teams are in the 900-point mark. So any sort of mistake as a team in one race could see them dropping all the way down. And finally, the one that I have last, or the lowest division, is Division 4. And that is led by Grumpy Old Catman with HSVDT sitting just behind, Racing Ginger in third as well. Ulek Holvin trying to gain a little bit of traction and potentially move up. But he's got to have a good last couple of races and needs a little bit of help from Racing Ginger or something. But that is very tight. And on the other side of the table, Big Pack, Born Shed, and Guitar Maniac not sitting very well. Jose Miguel Forward and EVG Hayden are all booked for next season in Division 4 as well. So that division will get quicker. But like I said, we will be at Albert Park in Australia. So I mean, if it's one of your favorites, then I'm glad that you've tuned in for this one, because it is a lot of people's favorites. And you know what, to be honest, when I first got into the F1 game, with this being the first track on the calendar, this is the one that I put all my time into to start. I remember first getting the game and just crashing all over the place, like, might I say. I mean, because when you're new, you just want to go as fast as you can, and you don't really care for... You don't really care to finish. You're just trying to pump in hard laps. I remember my first race setting fastest lap and coming in 20th place. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who had ever done that when they first played this game. So, you know, I've got a good memory of this race. And I remember watching a couple of years ago Danny Rick's first race in Renault in Australia, and it was kind of heartbreaking the way that it turned out. Hoping for him to have a lot better of a race, but unfortunate as it was, he did not. That won't work. Just trying to play with it. Not like that, though. But, I mean, we've got a little bit of time before the lobby gets going here. What's your personal best here, Crash? Not good at all, my friend. Pretty garbage, I'd say. Assuming that you're a dude. You know what? For the longest time here in this league, I said that I could probably in Division 2. But now this league has just gotten quicker and quicker, and I've probably slowly, I think, if I got back to the peak of this game, or my abilities in F1, I think I'd get to Division 3. But, man, these guys are fast. I don't even know what my fastest lap here is. I mainly do career, to be honest. I don't race any leagues. And I haven't even done career for a little while. But, yeah, sure. Oh, Peter DH in chat. But that's a good question there, Lokesville. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you got any other questions, hit me up. I'll let you know. Let's check the fantasy hockey quickly before it's too late. It is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch. Big ouches. Oh, Bjorkstrand. Oh, that's a big ouch, bro. Same with Zach Wierenski. Big ouch on his end as well. You guys are facing Philadelphia. They're trash. Absolute garbo. And that's what you do for me? No, not good. Not good. Needed them. I needed them. And they did not produce. We got 5 minutes until the lobby should get going here. Looks like we're going to be running on schedule. Famous last words, going to knock on wood, if you can hear that. And hopefully, Flyers are absolute junk. Yeah, they're trash. They are. I think Danny Rick can score points this weekend. Good question. Are they? Yeah, I don't think so, no. I don't think McLaren's there yet. I feel like they thought that they may be better than they were. Leafs all the way. Oh, Christ. But no, I don't think. If anything, it's going to be low points, and I think it's going to be from a DNF or two or something. I think they'd have to get lucky to get points. And it's sad to see because they were progressing so well the last couple of years, and then these new regulations came in, and it looks like it fucking cock slapped him right across the cheek. You an Oilers fan, huh? How could you tell? Yeah, maybe a little bit of an Oilers fan. But hey, I've been an Oilers fan for a long time, and I can prove that. 1 second. There you go. That's a classic Ryan Smith poster with the old oil drop, okay? So I've been around for a while. Uh-oh. There we go. No, I've been around for a while, okay? I've dealt with a lot of losing seasons in on all sports. I was a Cubs fan as well, and I've been fans of my team since I was like 5. So I've dealt with a lot of crap. Damn, I love the oil drop logo. They should I know. Like, I don't understand why they haven't. Like, it's aged so well, and it looks so clean. It's just like, they got these new freaking pumpkin jerseys. I don't mind. It's goated. It is. I agree. It's a gorgeous jersey. They should have done it for the reverse retro. Like, imagine that. But whatever. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, Oilers fan. So Oilers suck. I mean, they don't suck, but they've heartbreaking. Go through a lot of, a lot of tough times as an Oilers fan. Cubs fan, and I was a Cubs fan since I was 5, so all the way back in like 2000, 2001 or whatever it was. Picked the Cubs, and they were heartbreaking ever since. North Star's jerseys are goated as well. Agree. Yeah, I can back that. That's a good shout. Minnesota did good with the reverse retros using those colors. I did like that. That was pretty solid. I was a Buccaneers fan for forever. I got lucky when I was a kid because I chose the Buccaneers. When I was I was just like, when I was young and I first started watching sports, I'd literally be sitting on the couch watching it with my dad, and just a random game would be on, and I'd choose one team, and that was my team for the rest of the life. Just straight up. Oilers were facing the Stars. I still remember. I chose the Oilers. I could have been a Stars fan. That's it. Stuck with the Oilers. Been an Oilers fan ever since. Tampa Bay was playing Green Bay. I chose Tampa Bay. I even called them Red Bay. I was like, why aren't they called Red Bay? Logic, though, right? I mean, it makes sense. But been a Tampa Bay fan ever since. They won the Super Bowl in 2003. I was hyped as a little kid. I was like, let's go. Winning is sick. Then that was it. Nothing from Tampa for years. Oilers made it to the finals in 05, 06 or whatever it was. Got sewered. Chicago Cubs sucked all the way up until 2016. Won 2016 when everyone was young, and then proceeded to just bye-bye. So, hey, we're gonna be making the NLCS. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna make the NLDS. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna make the NLDS. We're gonna lose it. We're gonna make the wild card game. We're gonna lose it. It's like, okay, thanks. Every year something was just not right. Sucks. I was a Liverpool fan for the longest time. Now Liverpool's doing great. That was great. I love it. Beauty. I was a Liverpool fan before I even knew who Steven Gerrard was, okay? I was just a straight Liverpool fan. And then Stevie G. Love that guy. Solid bloke, if you will. Who else? What do we got here? Oh, my God. Now, I've done pretty good. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I am very against Vancouver-based sports teams. I don't know why, but other than just one freaking team, and it was the Vancouver Whitecaps. I hate my friends. They love me, but they hate me because I'm the only non-Canucks fan, and I trash the Canucks too. But they make fun of me because the Oilers suck. So I mean, it's a give-take relationship. But man, the Vancouver Whitecaps. If you're a soccer fan, MLS fan, god damn it, I was doing so good and not cheering for my home team, but oh god, they're terrible. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the message. Facts, kind of feel bad. They got two of the best players in the league and can't make the playoffs. Yeah, no shit. What is your MLS team? The Vancouver Whitecaps. Yeah, I'm a Whitecaps fan. I do have a poster. I've got jerseys and crap. I don't know. Hey, maybe if I buy some merch, they might spend some frickin' money, but god no, they don't bring in dick. And I feel bad for these people that get season tickets. I used to have season tickets. I feel bad for these people that buy season tickets. I was at my girlfriend's house, and one of the guy got a Whitecaps sticker on my truck, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you a Whitecaps fan?" I'm like, yeah. And he's like, we go and talk, and he's like, "Yeah, they had a pretty good end of the year last year. I bought season tickets for the first time in a couple of years." I'm like, "Oh, you poor soul. They're going to be so bad this year." Like, they just got hot. They got lucky. They got hot, got into the first round of the playoffs, got bounced out of the gate. Like, they're not good. They are not good. Like, they'll win some games. Lucas Cavallini's looking really good. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I had season tickets when Alphonso Davies, before Alphonso Davies was playing for the Whitecaps, and when he was entering the Whitecaps, timed it perfectly. Huge Jeff Garcia fan. Ooh. Here we go. Lobby looks like it's getting going here. Oh, yeah, that's a throwback. That's a throwback for sure. But anyhow, thoughts on Canada's group in the World Cup? Good question. Now, I think it's not that bad, to be honest. It could be worse. They could have potted way worse. I think they probably potted around in the middle. I think they have a shout to get out of their group. But, I mean, it's as she goes. They've got to beat Morocco, and they got to steal a point or two from Croatia and Belgium. Belgium's getting old. Whitecaps are young and fast. Croatia's getting old. I mean, but we'll see. Croatia is very seasoned / old, but very seasoned is a better way to put it. And they've been there before, and they know their shit. So it's going to be a real tough go for them to get out of the group. But there is a world where they finish first in the group. There's a world where they finish fourth in the group, and it's tough to predict. I mean, they've been playing so well without Davies, and you'd like to see them to play even better with Davies. But I mean, it's just it's tough. It's a tough one. I am as well of Ecuadorian descent, so I'm happy with Ecuador's pool. Where does I have it here? Here, well, I guess we'll go to this quick. Get on board with Jacko here. Says he's coming out. Move that down. Oh no, move that. There. Beautiful. There you go, we're on board with Jacko. World Cup pools. Why is it being like this? Okay, yeah, Ecuador has got Qatar, Senegal, and Netherlands. So same thing there. They've got to beat Qatar, and Senegal's in the same boat as them. They've got to beat Qatar, and they've got to best Ecuador. So, I mean, I'll take that. Here we go. We're on board with the native here, the man from Australia, and we'll see what he could do in his home Grand Prix. What's tonight's drink? Great question, Mother Ellie. I didn't have time to go and get any sort of mojito mix, mojito if you will, and I'm drinking currently a Smirnoff Ice. Before I had a kokanee, but here we go. Let's ride on board with Jacko and see what he can do here in his home track, and does not do very well right out of the gate. So we are going to go all the way to his Who's that guy coming out? That's Yolmir. We'll ride on board with Yolmir and let the Yolmir take. I've got a Smirnoff Ice, and but right after I've got a lemon vodka with tea. All right, here we go. Coming around turn 3, swinging through turn 4. This is the one that can catch you out. You got to watch for that curve. Does a good job. Trying to gain speed, you can bite a little bit of that curb. Yolmir opts not to. Gets up on the outside curb and attacks turn 6 as well as turn 7. Good lines clean through there. Into the shade, out of the shade, and we come down to what will be no more. Turn 9 and 10. Slows the track down, as they say, so they're going to speed it up and get rid of that and turn it into a straight little swoop. Helg pulling off to the side. And then into turn 11. This work can go all wrong. Got to be careful, and he doesn't want to overcook it the first time around. Might have our first time set here with Murph and Selly going 122.593. Yolmir on sector 3 right now. He's got a couple more turns to go. We're going to get more times over the board. Scavany 123.050. And a Haas. No, he's starting his hot lap. Yolmir goes fastest currently, and we're going to get some more times flying through. Mystic going low 21s. Ryan Rods, where is he going to go? He goes second. Mystic 4/10 ahead. Matt Rosie going 4th. And Smith Pell, yummy. Yes, it is. It is delicious. Smith Pell going 6th. I think that's Will Ands going into the pit. Tiger NASCAR coming around the final turn. And Craig Thomas looking to start his hot lap. There's... Is that it? Yeah. Soju. Okay. Now, I will like... This is an absolute Crash McQueen stamp of approval. And... like, I hugely back this. Just straight Smirnoff Ice. Just straight Smirnoff Ice. Take a sip out of it. And get soju from the liquor store. Soju, just any flavor. I tried peach. And then all you do is just take a sip. Get some soju. Top it up. Oh my god, does it taste so freaking good. And it gets you shittered. Well, okay, no, it gets you a little drunker quicker. It is so delicious. The flavor of the soju is just, phenomenal. Just makes it so much better. I'm gonna be drinking that tomorrow. I've decided. Where's the Juve here? It looks like he's gonna line up a hot lap. And Cake Thomas coming around the final couple turns. I'll have to try it sometimes. 100% do it. So good. Soju's that drink that they have in that they had in Squid Games, where they're just kind of where the main character, the old man or whatever, in like episode 2 or 3, were just like sitting outside, just having some drinks. That's what they're drinking with soju. You can either drink it straight and shoot it, like what they were doing it, or you can just like top up beers. I top up beers, or you can top up Smirnoff Ice. It's just so good with it. It's just any little thing. Like, it's just... It just adds a little bit of extra flavor. It's very good. Very good. Let's see what Forza Juve can do. He gets a little bit on the grass there. This always scares me. That's a pretty clean line. I'd like that line if I could take that. Not good, though. Yellow flags there in late sector 3 on the final turn. Looks like it's one of the Haas's setting up for his hot lap here. She's going to come down the pit straight. We're on Forza Juve right now, though, and we're going to see where he's going to go. Trying to get in the low 120s. Keeps a tight line to the pit lane and goes 121.885. Not too bad for Forza Juve. That's fairly respectable. Good first lap. That's a good banker. Now text-to-speech. Yet to set a time here going purple through Sector 1. We know how quick text can be, so we'll see if he's going to be able to take pole here and be the first driver into the 120s. And invalidation. We'll have to go around and retry. I think Will Ans is just behind him as well. He is invalid. Oh, I see. I think Impossible Bacon's on his way into the pit. He's on the mediums. Detail, we're going to bring up best lap on tires. So we got to take a peek at Matt Rosie. They're sitting in 7th on those mediums. Text-to-speech, yes. For the Juve, Scavini. He started a second hot lap. Where's Ninas? Okay, Ninas is coming around the final couple of turns here. Let's see where he can go. Get a nice little broadcast angle on this. Whoa. And foot to the floor. Over the line in 14th. Super is definitely hoping that he can get a little bit more out of that lap, but he's going to have a little more time to set a better draw. Text going around once more. He is. He says he sets another purple sector. Rosie Smith, Ferrari, Sui, Jabaco, Scavney. Okay, here we go. So Scavney is up on his time right now. Nearly 4/10. So just if he were to finish like that, he should be jumping up at least into 10th place. But he's looking for a little bit more there. He can potentially get 7th. Doesn't want to lose any time, wants to get quicker, and he's going to come over the line, and he's going to go 8th. Okay, so he does gain a little bit more time. Not a whole hell of a lot, though. Is that Tiger? No. Murphin Selly to start one. Not Yolmir. Orlando. Texas Speech. Now Tex comes over the line, going second. Couldn't quite his best, Mr. Mystic, but a respectable spot so far. Who do we got there? We've got okay, looks like we're gonna get our McLarens over here. So Matt Rosie. Sorry, Smith Pell and then Matt Rosie. So Smithfield goes 8. His teammate just behind him goes 5th. Tiger NASCAR. 10th. Sui. 17th. Couldn't find the pace there. Not Jacko, but Yolmir. And I believe it's Helg. Yolmir going 3rd. Big 3rd. Murph. Oh, missing there. Dace into the pit. Texas into the pit. That's Helg. Impossible. No, sorry, Will. All right, I think everyone else is coming into the pit now. We'll have, oh, Mystic Joker's actually on the lap. Oh, Mystic Joker goes purple through Sector 1. He's going to try and break the 120s. Yellow flag is, friendly McLaren. Letting through Mystic, not wanting to get any in his way at all. Here we go. Swinging through 11 and 12 and on the run to 13. See what he can do here. Doesn't extend that line as much as I would have, but I'm not good, so fair enough. Keeping very much all 4 tires on the track. And here we go. Is he going to go? No, just misses out on the 120s, but still improves on his time and makes it that much bigger of a gap for Mr. Texas Speech to try and diminish. Lando Will's timed the track for an open, no one in his way. Rain race in Div 3. Yikes, that's going to be a fun one. Here we go, Will around the turn. Final turn, that is. For the first time with a time of 8th place. With a time of 8th place is English. Exactly, it's a 121.903 going into the 121s, which will put him 8th, the slowest driver in the 121s to be exact, but still the 121s is the place to be. And yes, we'll get him top 8 for now. Where's Juve look like he's going to start another hot lap. Lando Norris, seemingly the only driver right now on track. Got to readjust a bit. Having some struggles there. And here we go, Lando, aka JC Blackley. Unfortunately goes into the 124s. Couldn't find the pace there. And now Cake. Oh, he's actually going to dive into the pit. Anyone on the hot lap? No. Oh, Dace is already invalid. Here we go. So a lot of drivers are lining up their final shot. Sui has chalked it. Oh, and Dace is gone. Out of the session. Let's see who's next here. Of course, Juve down and up on his time, but unfortunately invalid. Scavney here couldn't quite catch exactly where he's sitting, corresponding with his initial time. But he is going to try and push this one out. Currently sitting 9th, but he could get pushed out of the top 10. Over the line into 7th. We got a couple of Ferraris, Tiger NASCAR going 7th. Murph and Selly 14th. Smith Pell disqualified. We're facing the wrong way. Okay. That sucks. Super Ninas, can he improve into 14th? Mystic to start another hot lap. Jacko invalid, so he's going to come around for another go. Ryan Rods to start a hot lap. Is that Text about to come over the line? No. Cake to start one. And Helg isn't quicker now, but he's going to try and bust out another one here. Oh, he actually did finish a little bit quicker, but he's going to have to send it again. Impossible Bacon way quicker this time. And I don't think he's giving Will much of a tow. There you go, gave him a tow in the second section there. Scavney's qualifying is done. Did Tex keep it clean? He has. He hasn't made up that much time, though. Can't improve. Kenyolmir can improve, but not on position. Tiger NASCAR is done. Matt Rosie is done. Murphin Selly is done. Mystic is done as well. Sees that he has pole. Ryan Rods jumps up to third. Just missed it. Cake Thomas as well. Just slightly improves, but not on major position. Goes 12th. That is it for qualifying. Will Anson and Impossible Bacon are just vegging out on track. So if you just tuned in, you've tuned in at a good time. Qualifying just finished here in Division 1 for race week 14, round 15, round 15 in Australia. We've got the two British American drivers pissing around on track, prolonging this qualifying session. If you just tuned in and you're curious about where the total season standings sit, well, that's why I'm here. You can see there that Scavney leads us right now. Ryan Rods closing that gap with every race as it seems, but a couple bad races here or there for Mr. Ryan Rods has proved to be the difference maker here, as Scavney's consistency is paying off. You can see right there's a difference of 38 points between the two drivers. So Ryan Rods needs to put in some high quality performances, and Scavney just needs to put in some decent performances. And this may go down to the final race. Mystic Joker seemingly out of the championship battle, but still putting in quality points for the constructors. Oh, that's not it. There it is. The constructors, Alfa Romeo leading the way, and McLaren just behind, 16 points back. That can go down to the final race. I have no idea which way things are going to turn out, and that's why we tune in. But as well, if you are new to the stream and haven't heard of our title sponsor here, Raise Energy, be sure to go !Raise and use code MWF1 at checkout for 15% off your order. That shit is good. I will back it. It tastes delicious and it is no crash. I will completely back that. Like I shit you not. It is unbelievable. No crash on it. I'm Crash, and I don't crash, so just great stuff. But the final qualifying orders is as it stands. Mystic Joker with the pole position, Texas Beach second, Ryan Rods third, Yolmir fourth, Dace fifth, Matt Rosie sixth, Impossible Bacon seventh, Tiger NASCAR eighth, Scavney ninth, and Forza Juve round out the top 10. Going to the back of the pack, we see Will Ans, Cake, El Majacco, Murphin Selly, Super Ninas, Helg, Sui, Lando Norris, Soy Loco, and the disqualification of Smith Pell. So just a little reminder of who you're watching tonight and what the teams are made up of. Now, some of them have swapped throughout the season, but most have stayed together. Mystic Joker and Sui are, of course, the brother duo, leading the way for the Alfa Romeo. The Ferrari team of Tiger NASCAR and Murph and Selly are putting in quality points every week, as it seems. But Smith Powell and Matt Rosie are that dynamic duo as well, and seem to be as well, just putting in quality points every week and just making it difficult for that Alfa Romeo team to pull away and to stay away. And that Constructors' Championship is going to go down to the bitter end. And if you weren't able to see before, this is our layout. This is where we will be racing today. 3 DRS zones, soon to be 4. Set a 122.664 in Division 6. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think that would have got you back half of Division 1 here. But you got to get through the race, so best of luck there, not graffiti. But yes, soon to be 4 DRS zones at Albert Park. So it's gonna be a fun one here, and we may never see it again. So it could be a nostalgic one, one that's been on the calendar several times in Division 1, and things are going to change. So we'll see if it's for the better or maybe for the worse. But anywho, we will cross that bridge when it comes. We are here in the moment, in the now, as they say. It's pronounced gravity. I thought it was like a play on graffiti. Gravity. Okay, makes sense. It's a name. Just, I feel bad for the people in 10 years when they're trying to pick names. They're going to be using so many maybe pound sign, exclamation point, ampersand, just bonkers crap. So we've got our names now. So just know that the longer you wait, the more the names are going to take, and more people are growing up, entering into the video gaming world, and more names are being snagged away. So try and own one now if you can. But our formation lap is led, as per usual, as it seems, by Mr. Mystic Joker. Vodka lemon tea. We'll see. Yeah, they're not joking. That's just straight lemon tea and vodka. You know what? I'll appreciate it because it's not over sugared like Hey Y'alls and stuff. So I'll take it. Is it delicious? But it's not over sugar, so I'll be acceptable for it. Ready to go, just about ready to go here. Race week 15, Division 1 Midwest F1 League, hosted by yours truly, Crash McQueen, is about to get underway. Ryan Rods doesn't know where he's supposed to line up here. Hopefully that doesn't glitch it out. Please, God. Christ. Oh, no, I can see it. Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. You love to see it here. We're about to get going here, folks. Hopefully you enjoy what the product will be on display for you this evening. Will Mystic Joker take the win? Can Texas Speech bring it home? Mystic's off really well. It doesn't look like he's going to be contesting into turn 1. It's actually Ryan Rods that might have a little bit of a run on Texas Speech, but the inside line is going to aid Texas Speech, and he will hold it through turn 1. It's actually Ryan Rods in a little bit of a battle here with the AlphaTauri and the Williams around the outside. AlphaTauri has to back down. And it is Yolmir who's actually going to take the position back up into 4th place. Dace tries to poach a spot, but he couldn't do it. Matt Rosie closely follows in 6th place, watching on in these battle. And there you go. Looks like Yolmir is into the wall. Matt Rosie is collected as well. Murfincelli is out of this race, and that is not what you want to see. Oh, no. Where's Murph? Murph's up the road into turn 6. And he is spun and gone. And that is not what you want to see. A full-blown safety car on race 1. Or, sorry, lap 1 here. And get him in the booth. I could do that. That's when people don't yield to safety cars. Oh, okay. He is. Alright, Murphs. What are you doing, Pork? Are you already gone too? Just terrible. Just terrible. Right out of the gate. And what happened to... Whoa, where happened to Dace? I was looking the other way. How is Dace already gone too? And 5 cars pit. Smith Pell looks like he's going to hold up 18th this race. Or, sorry, exiting the pit. He said he's coming into the booth. Won't let me join. Okay, Murph, you're in now. But you're muted. Well, that sucks. Yeah, you're good now. Well, that blows. What the hell happened? Yeah, that does blow.
Yep. Sometimes people don't yield to the yellow flags.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. I didn't catch it. I was up on the front and then it all happened in the midfield there. Or Matt Rosie and Yolmir both spun and then...
So yeah, Matt warned me.
You didn't even get caught by that then. You just got caught by someone not slowing down?
Yeah, Matt warned me that he spun, and I knew where he spun, so I slowed down not to hit Gavney, and as I slowed down, I just get rear-ended right into the wall.
Oh. That sucks. So you kind of got penalized for knowing the information that others may not have.
Exactly.
Ouch.
Yeah, it sucks, but what can you do?
Fair enough. Well, you know what you can do is you can hang out with me in the booth.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's get it. I don't get a fellow Canuck in here, so.
Oh, 1 second. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put this on.
You should go get a drink too.
I might actually.
Might as well, dude. I've been having some alcoholic beverages.
Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to go get one.
Yeah, you do you. Got the safety car to get through anyway, so we've got a little bit of time. And while we have time, if you have any
does that mean we got the safety car cam up?
The safety car cam?
Yeah, Don't you usually have the safety car cam in your face?
Yeah, fair enough. No, that's a good shout. The Crash McQueen safety car cam. Nothing to see here except for me. So, you're welcome. Go grab a raise, says Pork. Exactly. Pork, are you crashed out too, man? You gotta be. Why are you so invested in chat? I did get a haircut. Well done. Girls are always really good at noticing that. Took a week for any of my coworkers to notice. Just, yeah. Some guys just don't care. Yes, but a haircut indeed. The old Persian lady at Great Clip said that I was very handsome with short hair, so shorter hair. It's getting a little bit too long. I find that when I have my late start. Oh, whoa, very late. I might find when I get my hair a little bit too long. I see you once a week, and I know it's not. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't think now the girlfriend's here. Oh, but we're back green, so screw that. Oh crap! I wasn't ready for this. It's too big. Okay.
Wait, we're back green? Shit.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about my hair. I didn't even notice that we were back green. But Mr. Joker's got a good run here. Ryan Rods and Impossible Bacon trying to keep pace. Dace and Matt Rosie are one of the other guys that were able to keep up with that pack there, or at least as it looked from the start. And they're out. So now it's on Impossible Bacon. Is he going to be able to keep up with these front three rapid, fast drivers? So we're going to let this settle down for a second here, Murph. And I want to get into your thoughts of what your prediction is for this actual IRL race in Australia. So I don't know if you made the predictions in the predictions chat, but if you do, why don't you get those handy, and then I'll jump over to you when we have a second.
I didn't. That's the issue.
Ouch.
I'm ill prepared. I apologize.
Oh God. Well, I mean, to be fair, you were set to race tonight. You weren't expected to come hang out with me. But here we go. Super Ninos might be getting a run on Jacko here. Jacko's the only guy on track with the hards. There's a lot of people in the back of the pack there on the mediums. Super Ninos doesn't want to get caught behind Mr. Jacko too long. And seemingly taking some forward lines to try and slow himself down, but by doing so isn't getting himself a good setup for the next turn after, and isn't going to be able to make an overtake into turn 3. He's going to be stuck behind Jacko for a little bit longer. But anywho, Murph, what's your take on Albert Park, new to old?
I watched the video on Facebook of the safety car doing a lap. I like the new track. I like the corners that they straightened out. It'll make it a lot faster. I think a lot more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
Old, I mean, we're playing the old. It's not fun for a pad in not IRL.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, it looked like they made a couple corners narrower as well to offset, I guess, making some of them wider. Should be interesting.
Or maybe they just seem a little narrow with them being wider.
Potentially. Maybe the whole track's wider.
I did see that they increased a lot of the width on a lot of them. Show text for a second. You just want to see your boyfriend's butt, Mother Ellie. You can't fool me. There you go. There's Mother Ellie. There's Mother Ellie's man all the way up there in first one there. First position. That's English. 1.3 seconds currently sits the gap between first and second. Right now, the eye on track is Super Ninas nearly binning it there. But as I say, commentators Curse, Soy Loco, and Will Ann seem to have gotten into it there, and that's another car gone and another safety car out. That is a big ouch, and we unfortunately just can't get this race going.
That's pretty common here, though. I mean, usually safety car after safety car.
Yeah, it's you don't love to see it here, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, here, this is what we're gonna do. You still have time to set in a prediction, so I'm going to put your prediction in for you. I'm going to ask you live what your prediction will be, and we can go over it. So, who do you have taking pole here this weekend?
We'll start off. Can you hear me? Because I just changed over my AirPods.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. You know who I'd love to see in first? I'd love to see Signs pull out a win.
Oh, pole position. We'll start with pole.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to come out on top in qualifying?
I'm gonna throw a curveball. I'm gonna say
Lance Stroll.
Bottas.
Oh, okay.
No, Bottas in the Alfa Romeo.
Whoa, big one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then you're saying that you want Mr. Sainz for the win, eh?
I'd love to see Ferrari keep the train rolling.
Yeah, I would too. Not gonna lie. Okay, so Sainz P1. Who do you have P2? Who's on the second step?
P2, I'm gonna probably say Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, you're a hamtard.
Quite the opposite. I appreciate a good driver.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And to round out the podium, who do you have?
I'd love to see Danny Rick home race.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that. But you go from being a realist to a dreamer.
Yeah, there's a little mix in there.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so the random driver was, I think, Vettel.
Vettel, maybe top 7.
So you got to give me an exact position here.
Okay, let's go with 6th.
You're going 6th. Okay, you think that?
Yeah.
Okay. 6th. First to DNF.
Ooh. Let's say Ocon. But not by a crash. Engine failure, maybe? Something to do with that.
Okay. And then finally, how many total finishers will there be?
Albert Park, new track, 17.
17. Okay. All right. It has been committed. So we got Bottas with the pole, Sainz with the win, Hamilton second, Ricciardo third, Vettel to finish 6th, Ocon to DNF first, and total finishers of 17. So what do you think's going to happen with Bottas? He's going to get pole and then he's just going to shit the bed, or what?
I feel like he's going to, I don't know, he's going to probably drop, let's say, 9th or 10th.
Okay. Mother Ellie says, I don't think Hamilton will come any higher than 5th. Whoa. I could see that, not going to lie. I mean, I'm not the only one. I like seeing the Mercedes struggle. It's a good, different sight, especially for, the last several years of F1. It's just, it happened. I feel like their reign has gone longer than other teams, and it's not what you expect to see, and not what you really like to see in F1. But I do back your statement. I do like the Ferraris coming back this year. It's good to that's always good to see. The Ferraris are always competitive.
They deserve it. I mean, they were in the race for it last year, but they focused on this year, so it's paying off.
Yeah, Mother Ellie's calling that Mercedes and Hamilton are going to get better later in the season. I can agree with that too. I think that'll happen. I think they're still trying to figure it out.
I could see that.
So what we do see right now is everyone except for Forza Juve and Jacko on the medium tire compounds. How long do you think you can make the mediums go on this track?
I think my original plan was to take them at least 16, 17 laps. Push them as long as you can. And I mean, if you take care of them, they should be okay to go that far.
So now they've got an ask of a big 20 plus laps here. Is that too much?
Yeah. I think you'd be running out of grip at probably lap 26.
Okay. So we'll see. Jacko's on the alternate strategy in the softs. Helga's going to lead us. Matt Rosie second. Matt Rosie can get a quick overtake, then it will be very beneficial for him. He just mistimed Helg, and Helg is looking like he's going to be able to hold it into turn 1. And that seems to be the closest driver right now. Matt Rosie gets a really good run out of turn 1 and through turn 2, and Helg is already going to be under pressure here coming into turn 3. We got a nice little camera angle here as Matt Rosie sets up for an outside move, but Helg closes the door.
Contact.
And Yolmir tries to stick his nose in there, but Matt Rosie closes out as well. And we still swing through here with Matt Rosie tightly following Helg. And we're going to dive down into turn 6. The PTSD of Murph and Sully is kicking in around right now. Mystic Joker all over the back of Yolmir. And Yolmir goes a little bit deep and picking up a penalty as well. And now Mystic is going to try and line up the inside line here. And no, it doesn't look like he wants to try and go in on that turn there. Impossible Bacon picking up a position as well. And Yolmir all over the track, and with that, he's going to be under some major pressure here from Mystic Joker. Mystic is able to swing to the inside line, get his car alongside, dive down, and going to look like he's going to hold on to the position. Yolmir is going to try and hold out, but he can't get it done, and actually swings around the outside here, and he's going to go back down the inside line on the second last turn here. And now Mystic Joker is going to get the advantage coming through. Yul swings through and gets the position back. That was some very tight racing. And I feel like Mr. Joker could have been a little bit more aggressive there, but I think he was also not wanting to ruin his race so early on, knowing that he's got a good position. He doesn't want to give it up with one silly little crash. And Matt Rosie, speaking of, spins in turn 2, and he's going to go all the way back down the order. And that is not what you want to see.
Side by side. No, you'll cut him off. I was almost side by side through turn 2.
Yeah, that was tight battle there too, and now Helg's got 2 seconds of gap between himself and Mystic Joker. Oh, Ryan Rod's right on the back of Smith Pell as well. Same with Cake on Forza Juve. Cake wants to clear, and we've got Jacko spun now.
Oh, Jacko.
And a VSC. And unfortunate, the man in his home Grand Prix won't be able to get himself some points here this evening. Or tomorrow afternoon for Jacko, to be exact. Another full safety car. 3 safety cars through 10 laps. Wow. If he had the over-under at 5.5 for total DNFs in this race, I'm hoping you're betting on the over, because it seems like we're going to get there, and we're going to get there real quick, the way that this race is going. So what do you think of the Shanghai finale?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute there.
No worries.
I personally like China. I think it's a good track. I don't think we raced here last season, did we? China was not on the schedule last season.
No, I don't think it's been on the schedule for 2 seasons, actually.
Yeah, I personally like China. I mean, it is an absolute tire eater, so that'll be fun to watch. But other than that, it makes for good racing.
We've actually only raced there once.
Which season was that?
Season 2.
Oh, wow, okay. So a while back.
Yeah, it was in the middle of Honda's reign.
Yeah. I think that was right before I got here. I think I joined halfway through season 2.
Yeah, that would have been exactly. It was right in the middle of season 2. Do you remember your very first race?
I do. I raced Div 4, then Div 3, then Div 2 in 3 different races.
Oh. Do you remember where your first race was?
Yeah, it was Canada. Home GP.
Okay, so then yeah, you started at the very beginning of of season 2 then, because that was just the third race.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember I was battling Haytite Gaming.
Oh.
Back then in like
go.
Div 4, Div 3. I think I ended up finishing 4th, just off the podium. Yeah, it was Div 4, because after that, they bumped me up to Div 3.
Well, hello, Jacko.
Hello. Today, I guess neither Murph.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happened with you? I didn't catch that one either.
I was trying to follow Scavney past Swee. I went to the right. You know, there's a right-hander just up at the start of Sector 2. And he blocked the right, which is fine. And then I went to the left, and he moved left, and I just had nowhere to go. Spun out on him.
Ouch. Yeah, Albert Park can bite.
Sure can.
So now you and Stat are on different sides of Australia, right?
No, he's in Melbourne, which is like south-east. I was in Melbourne, but I moved to Sydney, which is a bit more east.
Okay.
But pretty close compared to the rest of the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Stat would always say that he'd actually have a cricket at Albert Park, and he'd actually be parking on one of the turns.
Yeah, I used to live about 50 kilometres away from Albert Park. Now I'm about 900.
Oh, I wonder how far I'm away from Circuit Jacques Villeneuve.
Oh, you're pretty far.
Yeah, I probably got you beat on distance to your home Grand Prix.
Yeah, I'm only about 140.
Let's see. So if I were to leave right now
You're probably in the 3000s.
from my house, I am...
Oh, contact there.
Oh, yeah, I saw that with Helg.
I'm 4,700 kilometers away.
Did Helg get a bad start?
Must have.
I mean, I think he realised he should let them through for causing the contact. I think he caused it. I'm not entirely sure.
He was in first, though.
Yeah, but he did a bit of a weird move.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
So it's actually quicker for me not to drive through Canada to get there.
Quicker to go to the States?
Yeah, it's quicker for me to go to the States. 46-hour drive if I were to leave right
Jeez.
now. Yeah.
How many kilometers? 3,300?
Try 4,700.
Oh, wow.
4,500 is the shortest way.
I got news on why Dace retired, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, what happened there?
His wheel disconnected and he went straight into the wall.
Isn't that lovely?
Apparently it happened in qualifying too, and that's why I crashed in qualifying, so he's got some issues to fix there.
Needs an IT guy. Yolmir's actually putting a little bit of pressure on Mystic here.
Oh, Matt just went around
Mystic just overtook him.
Oh, well, he was coming
went
back
around
at
the
him.
outside of Suey and Will Ands in one corner.
Oh, Texas Speech and Smith Pell.
I don't know if Suey has damage. He's falling down quick.
He's on some very old mediums here. Tiger NASCAR is trying to get past Will Ands. Will goes to defend the inside line here. Enter into turn 3. Tiger's got his car deeper into the turn. A little bit of contact. Tiger has to go up onto the grass, through the gravel, and now a little bit of attempt back from...
Tex has got damage.
Who, Text?
Yeah.
Ouch. Now Will Ands loses a couple positions. He goes all the way back down. Man, everyone's just so impatient right now. You can see Impossible Bacon looked like he was lining up Helg there for a second. How many laps of DRS have we even had this race? Oh, Impossible nearly gets a little bit too heavy on the throttle, almost bins it. Ryan Rods wants to clear Yolmir as quick as he can. Doesn't want to let Mystic get too far off into the distance there. He may be already a little too late. DRS is enabled.
Maybe Tex just had some dirt on his tires or something because he didn't pit.
Oh, Ryan runs the big lunge on Yolmir. Around the other side, I don't even think Yolmir was ready for that one, and Ryan Rod squeaks through, going through turn 4. That was a really lovely move on turn 3. I don't know if you guys caught that, but Yolmir defended the inside line. Didn't even have a thought of Ryan Rods going deep through that turn. And Ryan Rods did a great job of getting through there.
I saw him over the back of Yol in turn 1 and 2. I didn't plan on him dive bombing.
You can't call that a dive bomb though, because it's only a bomb from the inside.
True. We'll call it a very nice pass.
Yeah. I think Will pitted, by the way, because he's 28 seconds behind.
Yeah, he did come to pit. Ooh. So, Jackie, you had quite the different strategy here today, man. What was your thought process on those? You seem to be going against the norm.
I mean, I had no pace, so I decided I'd do something different, and it was awful, honestly, on those hards. Wouldn't recommend. I got off some at a reasonable time, but then again, the accident happened and wasn't able to show what I could do on any other tyre, so unfortunate.
A little news here as well. Sui spun out around turn 15. Doesn't look like he has any damage. No, looks to have a clean wing. Cake Thomas and Smith Pell doesn't want to give his position up, but Cake.
Oh, Scavney had a massive moment, caught it though.
Oh, Will Ans. Looks like he got caught out as well. Ooh, Forza goes up over turn 9 and Texas Beach.
Take advantage.
Yeah, swoops underneath and gets the position.
Two Alpines are battling out.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Rosie actually goes through Super.
I think Super let him through. Looked like he pulled off.
Yeah. So, what's our predictions for the the constructors championship here? McLaren and Alfa Romeo, so very tight.
Oh, it's hard to say. I mean, McLaren had a 1-2 at one stage this season.
Yeah, that's definitely been huge for them.
Consistency of Mystic's probably going to win out, I'd say. Swede doesn't tend to DNF much. It's very important.
Oh, Bacon got loose there.
Yeah, Cake put in.
So, do you feel like Smith Pell's been getting quicker as well? I feel like he's been slowly getting a little quicker, like kind of under the radar. Or has he always been this fast?
He has been. He's gotten much quicker. You are right. He has been. Consistent. He is more consistent. I think he's less aggressive.
I think he's always been in front of the mid-pack, you know what I mean? But he can turn it on sometimes.
His qualifying times have gotten much quicker.
Yeah, for sure. This is a nice little battle here between Tex and Scavney here.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
And it looks like Tex is going to win out there. Had the advantage of the inside line and made it pay off. Up into 8th place now. Now he's going to look to try and hunt down Smith Pell. We've got a nice little pack there from 6th all the way to 12th.
Gabby needs to make sure he's at the right end of that pack by the end of the race, because his points deficit to Ryan Rods right now will this will be more than half the gap, I think, closed down by Ryan Rods if this is the end result.
Oh wow.
Tex is coming for Smith Pell.
Yeah, Tex is trying to make headway. For sure. And Scavney's position isn't at all means safe. He's got Matt Rosie on pressure tires in behind. And I imagine Matt is a little bit frustrated with the way that his race has gone right now. And you can see a good chance to get a lot of these points back. But I imagine if he does get close to Smith Pell, then some sort of team orders will be taking place with those two so high up in the Constructors' Championship. You don't want to be throwing away any sort of points.
Mm-hmm. He might get him on the straight here.
Oh, yeah, text.
Oh, Smith fell pitting.
Oh, Smith in, yeah.
Smith dives in.
He's on 16 lap old mediums, so no time.
Yeah, get on the first safety car.
Cake goes through on Helg, and Helg actually switches him back. Cake over jumps into turn 1. Then we got a drag down into turn 3. The DRS aid from Cake, but the reverse dive from Helg in the fence. He's going to try and send it around the outside on turn 4, and he does a lovely little job there getting the position back. Being on far older tires, and he's making it very difficult, and by doing this, it's allowed Impossible Bacon back into the fight here. And now Cake's got to be really careful, or else he could lose a position to Impossible. Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, a little grouping there.
Yeah, super
They're
tight,
all
these
within
guys.
5 tenths.
It all depends on who makes a bad turn, really.
Yeah, Helg's gonna probably be thinking about coming in here soon.
We need to figure out who needs to pit.
Yeah, Helg's the odd man out in that group.
Just hell. Yomi's on pretty old tires.
Yeah.
We'll see if Cake can get it done here. Helg looks like he gets a pretty good launch out of the final turn. That's a really good jump out and gets good traction. It looks like he's going to be safe down turn 1. Cake's just got to
Text
try
is on Bacon there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right in behind him. I don't think he'll be able to get it done. And Cake takes a peek at that dive down the inside, but opts out. Just keeping Helg a little honest there. And Helg is doing an absolutely bang-up job right now.
Tex looks like he's getting impatient.
Yeah, I could see that. So this is one of those tracks where you're never really stressed for ERS.
Absolutely not. it recharges very fast.
Oh, Impossible overcooks a little bit here. Now he might be under a little bit of pressure. Oh, but no, he's... Oh, is Tex going to go for this now? No, Impossible Bacon.
Just force a bit of defense, get him offline,
Oh.
and that's the reward you get. Oh.
Thought about it there.
Yeah. Yolmir's
Good
actually
for
coming
Yol.
to the pit. Yeah.
He's looking pretty good there, but this whole pack's going to go past him. He'll have socks though. Whether he'll be able to make any moves though, it's going to be tough. Already down to 12th, yeah. Meanwhile, Scavney with a grin moves up to 7th, just quietly. Championship leader, of course. I love the potential that Scavney could win this title without winning a race.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Be like Hulkenberg winning a title.
Yeah. It also makes me remember Season 1, Division 2, how it could potentially have 3 future D1 champions in that field.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Text is looking super racing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Keeps
was
looking up the inside.
that was quite the regulations that Stat had in place. Of course, the finishing order completely got flipped. So we saw.
That was very scary. I mean, scary enough.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Cake and Helg, and Cake finally gets.
Did he lose his wing? Part to his wing then?
I don't see
nope,
it.
doesn't look like it on my screen.
Tex wanted to go down the inside there, and now it.
Oh,
Comes
fine.
in.
Hell yeah, it comes into the pit. He did a really good job there. He fought for as long as he could. Maybe.
Now, can these guys go to the end on mediums?
Yeah, that's true.
I think they can. I'm pretty confident they can.
Now, what's Cake gonna do here? Because this is a large battle for third place now.
Helg really needs a safety car immediately, honestly, to rejuvenate his chances. Now he's in 13th. Or maybe in 2 laps or so. And then he would have to not pit.
Who's that? Tex down the outside?
Yeah, and
That's off.
Scavney's going to get a position out of this.
Yeah, so is Matt Rosie.
Oh.
And Tiger.
Tiger as well, wow. So Tex, I guess, yeah, I mean, responsible not to rejoin into them as well. I'm going to say that. Cool head.
You can see that coming. He was, like I said, he was getting very impatient.
Yeah, but for a young guy to not just throw it back on the track is pretty commendable as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, he's been a really good addition to Division 1. Can you tell he is back on his wheel? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Mystic actually raced last week on controller. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if there's circuits he's more comfortable on each input device, or whether it's like he's deciding, oh, I might be stronger at this track on this and stronger at this track on the other. Wonder why he's doing it.
No, Mother Ellie is his lady companion was saying that he was cursing out his wheel the whole time before. He couldn't get it going.
He's cursing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dave needs to take lessons from Mystic.
Yeah. I think he just ordered a new part from what I understood.
Text is all over the back of my teammate.
Crazy how seamless the transition is for him then. To just switch between the two and not be, half a second slower or something.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
up the inside. There you go.
Ooh, yeah, Tex down the inside. Gets a position
Almost went
back.
off in the same spot.
So Impossible, he's just brought himself back within a second here in DRS. Scavney's sitting pretty right now. He is completely fine. Completely content with the top 5.
Absolutely. P5 would be fantastic, too. If you could nab one more position, that'd be even better.
Yeah, Mother Ellie said that he ordered a $250 new part, so it's working again.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah.
It'd be heart and mouth for any of these guys in this queue if they have 2 warnings right now.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'll check that out for you.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. I was gonna ask you like old times, but I didn't want to demand it.
Pake was 1. Bacon with 2. Scavney with 1. Oh, Matt Rosie with 3, but I think 2, sorry. 1 was a 550. Text is on 2, both in 1 lap. Last lap, actually.
It'll be interesting to see what Matt Rosie does here. He's on the fresher tires.
Commentator's curse. Welcome to the club.
Wow, that was perfect timing.
Oh, is he going to go at Scavney
Scavney
here? No, he forces Scavney into the defensive line, though, and doesn't opt to take an attacking line there. And Texas Speech is just hounding Matt Rosie through those last couple of turns there. And Scavney, a little deep, yeah. Matt Rosie got his tires on the grass there.
You gonna get him? No, it looks like
he's still got DRS to defend with.
Yeah,
he's got flashing ERS.
Scavney's deploying everything.
Oh, don't touch.
Oh,
Was he gonna go
Matt's
for
going to
it?
use it, yep.
You going for the run, Rod's move?
Oh, he's going around deep around the outside. A little bit of contact.
He's got it.
Ooh, Scabney's going to try and come back.
Lose an extra position here.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be big for Text as well. So Matt finally clears Scabney, but picking up a 3-second time penalty beforehand, so that hurts. And as well, he falls outside of DRS of the drivers ahead.
I think he'll get it back, though. He's only 1.2. Oh, there's Text one as well.
A big penalty. I saw that, too. I was right on board with him. It's so funny last week when Jacko crashed into Jin and all he said was, I don't care about pole, I just want to be ahead of Mystic. Okay.
Who said that?
Mother Ellie.
Yeah, Matt's back into DRS.
So this is a huge cat and mouse game between Impossible and Cake. When is Impossible going to go for his full send? Oh, now Pork's out.
Yoles another 3 seconds.
So what if they actually make like a league where you can control engine wear and everything? How different do you think that'd be?
Oh, it might hinder some drivers depending on their style. Hard to say. Depends how they code it, I guess.
Do you think that's the future?
No idea.
That'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Matt Rosie with a weird line, and Scabney's gonna get him. Not sure what was that.
Looked like he got loose. Saved it before he hit the wall.
Looks like he's gonna get him right back though.
Yeah, DRS and Scabney harvesting.
It looked like he knew that he had a couple.
Text. Oh my god.
It looked like Matt Rosie knew that he had a corner cut to use. He kind of banked it on turn 11 and 12 there.
Yeah.
Just outside of DRS.
He's got tons of pace though, because that was like 1.3 last time I looked, and it went down to 1.1.
I don't think he has enough to pull out a gap on Scabney.
No.
Yeah,
He's certainly just holding on to that potential 5th place right now.
yeah. Scabney's piggybacking off the DRS here. So Yolmer actually sits with 9 seconds of penalties. That'll drop him down to 13th.
Ouch.
If we were to finish right now. Do you think anyone's risking a blown tire here, Jacko?
They're not.
20 lap old mediums, I don't think so. They're probably sitting around 40, 50%.
I think these can go like 23 at least. So I think it would be Don't forget some of those laps will be under yellow as well at the start of the stint, so it's not 23 laps at full push.
Impossible overcooks it a little bit. Yellow flag there.
Will's done a lap down, by the way.
Yeah, it hasn't been his race, that's for sure.
Cake's doing a great job staying in front of Impossible.
Impossible is probably going to get onto the potential dive bomb at some point here.
I'd lag on my screen, then in text I thought was definitely going to crash into Scabney, but then it just teleported back to normal braking distance.
Yeah, Pork, where's the schedule for season 6?
League announcements.
Is it league announcements? Okay, what's your guys' thoughts on the schedule?
Oh, text pass on the grass.
Oh, Scabney catches it. He catches it, but he loses out to Tiger as well. However, Tiger has a penalty as well.
Yeah, Scavney went super defensive on Tex, and Tex had 3/4 of his car on the grass. Still got him.
Here we go. This might be it for Impossible. He's got Cake. He's going to go into third right now.
Matt gonna get him too?
That'll be terrible for Cake. Cake's really got to try and defend this position. And it looks like Matt's going to go completely through. So that is huge for Impossible Bacon now. Matt is just somewhat playing spoiler here for Cake.
Yeah, Bacon timed that really well. Now Scavney's got to make sure he stays within 3 seconds of all these guys to get the maximum return. I think he's currently within it.
So right now the hardest charger is actually sitting with Cake as well. Smith Pell has 8th positions gained, but the disqualification in qualifying is going to diminish that as he started 20th this race.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking. He looked like he had a good qualifying too.
Oh yeah, Mystic Joker will come over the line with another win here in Australia. Ryan Rods will come home with a fairly routine second as well. Impossible Bacon finishing up the final couple of turns. Cake Thomas sitting in 5th, should jump up into 4th. Importantly speaking as well, Scavney looking to get back up into the top 5, but is an Impossible Bacon who's going to round out the podium here in 3rd place, putting in a high quality performance there. And yes, as predicted.
Oh, by 2 tenths.
Oh, extremely close between Scavney and Matt Rosie, but Scavney will get the position in the end, and those are huge points for the Drivers' Championship battle. Some solid points there for the McLaren 6th and 9th, but Sui in 14th, the last person to finish, will be getting some points as well for the Alfa Romeo team, with Mystic Joker winning this race, and that's just going to make the Constructors' Championship even closer.
The gap between Scavney and Ryan Rods was 38, I believe. Now that's 15 points in favour of Ryan Rods this race. So Scavney, pretty good damage limitation there from his perspective.
So it's looking like McLaren's going to get 140 points, and Alfa Romeo is going to get 150 points. And another podium/win for Mystic Joker here. That is his... How many podiums? What is that? That's his 10th podium of the season. Looks like his 7th win. 6th win. Yeah, 6th win for Mystic, 10th podium. Another quality performance. And another exciting finish here. We'll get the top 4 drivers in for an interview here. But Jacko, won't you give us the finishing results here?
Oh, well, I'll put them up for a second. Okay. Okay. Well, it is Mystic with another win, and he's accompanied on the podium by Ryan Rods, championship protagonist, of course he is, with Bacon making the last-minute charge there to the podium as well. Cake in P4, Scavney salvages P5, with penalties to Matt, Tiger and Text, who all finished in front of him on track. Then there's Smith, Pellet and Super Ninas rounding at the top 10, with Forza Juve going up from D2 this race into 11th, pretty good. Helg and Yol with an unfortunate race there. Twee, Lando and then Will Lands lap down. Retirements include myself, Soy Loco, Dace and Murph.
And that's a big ouch in chat for my co-host this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, not...
Home track equals death.
Yeah. Not Gravity took the win in Division 6. Well done, Not Gravity. All right.
All right, well, I'll let you interview these guys, Crash, and thanks for having me again.
No worries.
See you next time.
You're going to bugger off, I'm assuming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good. Enjoy your Friday.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
You going to hang around there, Mr. Murph?
Yeah, I'll hang around. Talk
Cool.
to these guys.
Sounds good. It's always good you can to talk shit.
I can't talk shit when I'm at the back.
That's okay. I don't race and I talk shit. Second. Possible bacon cake Thomas. There we go. All right, we're just waiting for the interviewees to be joining in here. Let them wind down. Let them take a nice quick ice bath or something to cool themselves off. What's your typical strategy for settling yourself down after a good hard fought race there, Murph?
I go right to the Discord.
Yeah, that'll cool yourself off.
If I wasn't part of it, I just grab the popcorn. If I was part of it, I defend the crap out of myself.
Oh my god, man. I've seen some days in this Discord. Oh my. People get heated.
Oh yeah, when you got to be the moderator for some of the other divisions, it's funny to watch.
Oh,
you kind of have to pick where you want to step in.
Yeah, no, I hear you. We've got a fairly loose moderation for the Discord. We try and let people speak their piece, but it does get pretty stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Murph. What's your thought? Let's go through the calendar for season 6, eh?
Let's bring it up here. Was it league announcements?
Yeah. So we've got a 2-week off season. We start back up first Thursday of May, May 5th to be exact, and we'll be starting an up in Imola. What's your take on that for the opening race?
I will not be at that race.
Ouch.
I'm very grateful that we took 2 weeks off because that way I only missed one race. But I am actually getting married on May 3rd in Dominican.
Oh, Dominican Republica.
Yeah, Dominican Republica. So I will be back for the May 12th race, but I will not be there for Imola.
Well, congratulations on your engagement and as well marriage.
Thank you. It's been 2 years in the making. Thanks, COVID.
I guess she answered the ad in the paper.
Yep. It was the Craigslist ad.
Ah, nice. Is that her in the background? Yeah, I mean, hey, Facebook Marketplace nowadays is a great place, but it was good to see that you got it off Craigslist. That's kind of sketchy, though.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 split on if you're going to kill me or not. She still may, but...
Well, no, that's just marriage anyway.
Yeah.
If they're, I don't know, I just one of those random thoughts during the day of, like, if you were just to get murdered out of nowhere, who do you think it'd be? I said, it'd probably be my girlfriend. She'd probably have some reason.
Yeah. Probably while I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, be a nice way to go. I wouldn't wake up.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right. But here we go. Quickly, we got Spa, Spain, and Monaco. What do you feel with those 3 tracks?
We got Spa. That's a big thumbs up. We got Pain, which is 50-50.
Big thumbs up.
And then we got Monaco, which is I might be sick for that race.
Ah, okay.
That's a no bueno.
No bueno. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna after those. Portimao, Baku, Canada sounds pretty damn good.
Hey, I'm excited for Portimao. I think I finished in the top 6 both times we've been at Portimao.
Oh, there you go.
Baku again. I like Baku if it's not raining. And Canada is always fun.
Yeah, true enough. China and Silverstone in the middle, to end the first half and to start the second half. It's kind of I feel like that's up to the driver on their like of those 2 tracks.
Yeah, China we haven't raced at China, so I mean it's interesting to see what will happen. Silverstone is Silverstone, so I mean it's always good for good racing. Meggett and Beckett's is just a pain in everybody's side.
Yeah.
And then Austria is another good one.
Yeah.
Coda, you can't go wrong with Coda. That's always good racing.
Yeah. France plays well in the game.
Yeah, France is a good one.
Hungary
Go
is
back to me almost killing Will.
yeah. Hungary is a different one.
Hungary is very technical. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring in both IRL and in the game.
Mm-hmm. But
I
it's
mean,
a part of racing.
You can still get some good racing.
Yeah, yeah. And then Jeddah, Abu Dhabi, and Russia to end it out. Those are some controversial tracks.
Jeddah is definitely a wheel racetrack.
Yeah.
The quick left rights are just an absolute nightmare with a stick. Abu Dhabi's always fun, and then Russia's just your flat Russia.
Yeah, same. Kind of plays better in game that does IRL.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it seems like everyone's in the interview waiting room, so I'll drag them in and we'll get right to it. All right. Hello, everybody. Mystic, you good?
Yeah, hello.
You're good? You're good? Ryan Rod's Cake, mic checks?
Yep, good.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Well, Albert Park in the books. We haven't been here for some time. By some time, I mean all the way back in Season 3, the final season of F1 2020. What's your biggest take there, Mystic, on the difference between the race of 2020 to 2021 in this for Australia?
Man, the way that the car handles. I mean, through some of the corners. I mean, I remember 2020, I could just be more aggressive. I was clenching my cheeks every time going through it's 11 and 12.
So that's why
yeah.
Mother Ellie asked for a rear view of your car at one point. I feel like that might have been the reason.
yeah, just to see if there was a little bit of caquita coming out. Yeah. But yeah,
Murph, wasn't that your nickname in high school?
Oh man.
Okay.
But actually, I don't remember. I don't remember if I DNF. I think I spun on that race back on F1 2020. And then I made a horrible decision under safety. I don't know. I could be wrong. There was definitely a race like that on F1 2020. But I can't remember if it was the season before that one. But yeah.
Yeah, Matt
But all
Rosie
in all,
got
happy.
that. Matt Rosie got that dub. That was one of 2 races that season that you didn't win.
That was his first race that he won, right?
I think so, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the race where I spun and then I made a horrible decision with the safety car and all that. But,
I gotcha.
yeah. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, exactly. So, kind of going into this one, did you have a lot more confidence, or did the? I guess you must have had more confidence actually being on your wheel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just all around more confidence. You know, I'm feeling good right now. I'm kind of settling back into a rhythm. Sure, in practice sessions might make mistakes here and there, but I don't know. Once you kind of get into that zone, when it comes to actual showtime, you know, that's a whole different ball game right there, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to perform, and yeah, I mean it's great. It was great. I can't remember, it was the second or third safety car restart, man. That was kind of wild there at the start, but
Yeah, the safety cars definitely changed some things here, but that's to be as expected. So, was that a part of your strategy at all?
they came out at decent times, to be honest. I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't have came out a little bit sooner. I believe the second one, if the second one would have came out a little bit sooner, that kind of would have been a little awkward, for tire strategy. But yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good for the most part, and happy with the race pace that I had, and yeah. Also, big congrats to the rest of the guys on the podium as well.
Yeah, we'll get into Cake's thought of how the last little couple laps went, but Him and Impossible had a tight little battle at the end. If you go back and check that out, that was a very tight knit group from third all the way to, what was it, like ninth, Murph?
Yeah, I think at one point it was third to ninth or 10th.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, were you able to? Did you catch on stream the overtake that I made into the fast chicane on Yolmir?
I don't know if Crash did. I think I had it on my screen, but
Okay.
I did see it.
Crash, you're useless. Unbelievable.
Pretty damn. I agree.
We need to get a new cameraman. Nah.
Won't be as good looking, I'll tell you that much.
All right. Damn.
There's a reason why I have the camera on me the whole time now. It brings the views in.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's the money moves right there.
Exactly. Pork says wait till they hear the news for next week. Wow, that's a teaser. But yeah, man, going into China for the finale. What is your thoughts on that? For a China finale, that's kind of a different one. Have you ever had a China finale in any of your seasons that you've raced before in any other leagues? It seems like a real little curveball.
I don't think I have. I think I've had it be like the second to last race, but I don't think I've ever had it be the last one. China's one of those tracks where, like, I actually don't really like it, but I have had good results there. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But not the biggest fan, but it can make for some pretty good battling though.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. It has its opportunities. But yeah, Mother Ellie just says there's a reason I watch Mystic stream at the same time as yours, Crash. I mean,
damn, wow, shots fired.
You don't have to read into that one too much. It's yeah, just whatever. I mean, I get that all. It happens. Movie star looks. But anywho, yeah, man, it's been a wild ride for you this season. You're still very much in the Constructors' Championship. I think you and McLaren were only separated by like 4 points or this race.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's gonna come down to the bitter end. So best of luck with that. And once again, congratulations on another win, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's unfortunate that I got that DNF last week because that pretty much took me right out of contention. But yeah, I mean, all focus is on the constructors title now. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you.
No worries. Sorry, any questions from you there, Murph?
No, I was going to touch base on the fact that you're getting back into the swing of things, and it's nice to see you back on top. As much as I don't like seeing you on top sometimes, it is nice to see you back on top. couple weeks off where we missed you, but good to see you back up there. Hopefully we can watch you go further.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, enjoy, man. I missed racing big time, for like that month that I was gone or whatever, and definitely feels good to be back. I feel like my quali form, especially this week, was very good compared to like the last couple weeks where quali not so much there, but my race pace was. So good to see quali and race pace, kind of getting back up to where I want it to be.
Good stuff, dude. Love to hear it. But yeah, we'll leave you be. Like I said, best of luck on the end of this season as well as next one.
Yeah, thanks.
No worries. All right, Mr. Ryan Rods.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Well done on another second place, another podium for you. Kind of rounding out a high quality season for you. You've I think I did the math quick there, and I think you're 22 points out after this race for the Drivers' Championship. Of course, that's like one of the big things on your mind. But how much does it play into the fact of or how much is it kind of like running through your mind while you're racing?
Honestly, not really while we're racing, but like when we're like practicing and stuff, or just like during the week, we just think about it like a few times a day.
Yeah.
Just saying. But while in the race, I just keep driving.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, kind of you're in somewhat of a race of your own in second place there. After that final safety car, you got caught behind I can't remember, but he kind of pushed you. You got caught. Mystic cleared him, and then you were third for a second there, and then Mystic kind of grew the gap, and you weren't able to kind of get back within DRS there.
Yeah, it was because of the safety car restart. It was really messy, and I actually just gained a few positions because like the others in front didn't know what to do, so I just like started pushing and got like really good timing, but ended like at the back of Yome, who had like floor damage and was like holding me back, and Mystic just went out of the DRS and just kept going, and he had like really nice pace and couldn't catch him like afterwards.
Yeah, so now would you say that Australia is maybe one of your weaker circuits, or where does it rank in your confidence for the rest of the circuits?
I think quali, like, it would have been one of the higher ups, but race pace is just really hard to be consistent with a controller, especially with ABS off and like ODS off.
Yeah. So do you maybe think that the new iteration of the track may be better for you?
It's kind of the same except that corner between before the fast chicane. That corner was really annoying because if you hit the inside, it just makes the balance really weird. Makes really the car understeer, and the curve on the exit was like really tricky. Sometimes it didn't just gain traction. You have to be like really careful, so it might be a bit better.
I gotcha. All right, as well. Pork's really nagging me. What have you looked at the season 6 schedule at all?
Yeah, I saw Monaco was on there.
It's always on there. This is the first season. Yeah, this is the first season that you, of course, you're in that it hasn't been on the schedule. That's one thing that we pride ourselves on, is having Monaco in the schedule. So, I guess you're excited for that one on controller.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's really tricky. But I'll probably handle with it. Probably get crashed into, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's gonna be a fun one. I think it's got a good makeup for a fun season. Is your favorite track or anything in the schedule? Do you see it there?
Oh, let me check. I haven't. Where is it? Announcements?
Yeah, league announcements there, as well as you there, Mystic. I need to get your thoughts on that if you're still hanging around.
I mean, Canada's there.
There you go.
That track is really tricky with track limits, so that'll be fun.
What about you, Mystic? What's the track that stands out for next season? Or the cluster of tracks?
I actually really like the first 3 tracks. I think that's good. I think like those first 3 races are gonna be bangers. Then Monaco is gonna be a wild ride, and then from Portimao, honestly, all the way to like Hungary.
With every
Canada, I'm pretty happy with.
Sorry, for Monaco, with every wing that you lose, it's a chugged Modelo Negro. Okay.
Man, I remember one time I showed up on like the Tuesday practice and I was just wasted, and it was Monaco, and I just halfway in the race I was like, yeah, I can't do this. And never again did I show up to do a practice or anything like at all drunk or anything like that. But yeah, good times.
Oh,
we should make it interesting. We should make it interesting. We should every wing change that Mystic has to do is 5 points off driver championship.
Oh
no, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get behind that. We'll put in. We'll put in a petition.
Honestly, next season, I'm a fan of the calendar. Obviously, minus like Canada and Hungary, but those are just because I really dislike those tracks. But it's actually nice to have a 2-week break.
Yeah, I agree. All right, but anywho, Ryan Rods, is there a track that really stands out that you're, other than Monaco, that you're really not looking forward to?
Probably Russia or Abu Dhabi.
Oh, the end of the season.
Yes.
Okay.
This season we had a pretty nice end, but this one is pretty tricky.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's gonna might break some hearts.
It definitely will.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you finish out the season, or best of luck in you finishing out the season with a fully intact heart, and and best of luck trying to rein in first place there.
It might be broken next week.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, best of luck, man. And yeah, hopefully we'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah, same.
Or sorry, Murph. Anything from you? I forget that I have a co-caster today.
No, I'm excited to see if Ryan can pull out maybe a win in China. I definitely won't be up there with you, but make us proud.
We'll see.
Oh, Mystic!
And it's one of the good tracks.
Mystic, what do you think about bringing back the what was that? The interdivision battle. Remember those? Remember how much you loved those?
Yeah, with like the performance cars or whatever, or like real performance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are fun, or they were fun. Yeah, I mean,
they made for good racing. It was interesting.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. I remember the second one that we did was pretty intense. It was pretty good battling.
Yeah, it was good. Maybe we can. I don't know if I don't know if I just ruined Pork Surprise. That just came off the top of my head. So we'll see. Maybe something can happen. All right.
There it is.
I did. Did ruin it. That's so funny. Oh my. Okay. Hopefully no one. No, don't worry. No one watches this anyway. Okay. On to you, Mr. Cake. I'm assuming you're still there.
Yep.
Yes, you are. All right. So, Mr. Consistent, really, you've another quality finish here. Fourth place. It seems so hard done by to announce fourth place to you, but a very hard fought battle there. Did you have an inkling that Impossible was going to come at you on that last lap? Or I mean, I imagine you would because it's the last freaking lap. But what led to that to you being overtaken there on the last lap?
On lap 28, I just didn't really have a good run on that. Like after sector 2, and Impossible just closed the gap too much, and then final corner I missed my brake a little bit, or going into the penultimate corner I missed my brake a little bit, and that let him close up too much. And then on the straight, with only having like 15% ERS and him having DRS and ERS, I was pretty much a sitting duck. I kind of moved out of the way to let him and Matt Rosie through because I knew I wouldn't be able to battle it. I was hoping those two would battle and I'd be able to find a spot to come back through, but it didn't happen. But still satisfied with the P4 for sure.
Yeah, points are points, really. It's it hurts, but I mean, still quality points. I mean, you've got a good position locked up for this season. And I called it. You remember that about 3 or 4 weeks ago or whatever? I said that I think Red Bull can come back in a little bit in the Constructors' Championship, and you guys have.
Yeah, we've been steadily climbing past couple weeks.
Say thank you, Crash.
Thank you, Crash.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime, my guy. I had a feeling. It was coming. You guys had too good of a team to be sitting all the way down there. But anywho, I'm sitting in the Drivers' Championship. Another top 5 is where you stand. You're just so close to just breaking that. You finished 4th last season too. You're just Mr. Consistent. Like, are you gonna start taking Adderall or something to get you over that edge, or like?
I really just gotta try to iron out those couple of races where I get either taken out or have like a random error or something. I know there was Japan where I got taken out, and then France I got taken out. France in particular, I knew I had pace for another podium, but it is what it is. Just gotta try to maximize every opportunity I get. But just keep the points flowing. Hopefully I could crack that top 3 next season.
Yeah, I think you got it in you. It's especially you getting your first ever win here this season as well.
Yeah,
That was a big weight off your back as well.
absolutely.
But I mean, like Division 1 is just getting quicker and quicker every season, man. Like
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. There's a lot of good drivers from P1 all the way down to P20, so it's definitely tough. You always got to be on your game.
yeah, that's for sure. I mean, look at Helg. That guy's getting relegated, and you hate to see it because you know how quick that guy can be. He was putting up podiums,
Yeah, for sure.
way back when.
For sure.
Now just one.
Yeah, he was. I was battling with him. I had a good battle with him for 5-10 laps today. He was really quick.
Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, you guys had a great little battle, and he shows it from time to time. But like you said, it's just consistency pays off, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to find it that year. But yeah, you are one of the leaders of the consistent finishes in Division 1, and so for that, I congratulate you. You really proved what the league, what drivers like you can do when they have a fair point scoring system. I mean, fair points.
Absolutely, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. But anything from you there, Mr. Murph?
I mean, I think we can chalk up Cake as probably one of the top 5 cleanest drivers as well in the league. He's also in my top 3 of wheel-to-wheel battles. So, I mean, other than that, I mean...
Thanks, Murph. I appreciate that.
No problem at all. Yeah, no, he's... Cake's, I mean, we've had our own little run-ins. I mean, I've bumped him, he's bumped me, but I mean, we each give each other space, and that's what you like to see, especially in Div 1.
Mm-hmm. What you expect to see in Division 1.
Exactly. What you expect in Division 1.
Yeah. You don't always see it, but... but, I mean, no one wants to lose, so... Especially in racing. But yeah, well done. Well done, Cake. As well, a little bit of announcement. Unfortunately, I won't be here next week. I messed up my my vacation schedule, my off week, and I scheduled it a week early. So I'm actually missing the finale. I'll be on a plane.
It happens.
Yeah. I normally I'd push it back, but I've been. This was actually a Christmas trip that I was supposed to be doing, but the lady came down with COVID the morning of we were supposed to take our flight. So.
I gotcha.
Not pushing this one back again, so unfortunately so. But anywho, with that being said, I'll talk to you in Season 6, my guy. Well done again on another great season.
Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate you casting every week too.
No worries. Wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. I do appreciate the thanks and whatnot that I do get. But actually, final thoughts. What about your season 6 schedule? What catches your eyes?
I like it a lot. I like what Mystic said, the first couple races are really good. I love Spa on there. Get that early again. Try to go back-to-back wins. Monaco, try to make it 3 straight podiums there. Also, like Austria late in the season. We didn't have that in Season 5. I always like a Red Bull home race. So, yeah, definitely. The schedule looks really good. There's not really, I would say, any bad races on the schedule. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a fun one. Some people might be raging, some people might be celebrating. It's it's got it all. So we'll see how it plays out. But thanks again, Cake and Ryan Rods, for stopping in for the interview. I appreciate it. It's always a big help for the stream when you guys do that.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No worries.
Yeah, race.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna banish you guys now. So goodbye. All right there, Murph. Well, that would be the end of that. Sorry that our duo had to come the way that it did, but I do appreciate the aid in the casting this evening.
Well, I appreciate you having me. I mean, it was a nice little fun time. Took my mind off the absolute rage that was filling my brain when it happened.
And the alcoholic beverage, I'm assuming that helped as well. What were you drinking, by the way?
I was drinking it's a local beer. It's a Calabogie Brewing. It's about a half an hour from here, and it's their front porch beer. Pretty good, actually.
The front porch beer, eh? What kind of beer is it?
It's a Kolsch style ale.
Ooh.
Yeah, never heard of it before.
You're on the east, right?
I am. I am in the nation's capital.
Oh, not a raise, says Pork. Yeah. Okay. So, do you guys have a lot of microbreweries over there?
Tons.
Yeah. Same with us.
Ottawa is so. That's I could probably count about 9 or 10 in my area.
Oh, dude, same. Like it's like bonkers. There's so
Yeah.
many microbreweries now. I mean, hey, I'm not.
I love
complaining.
them though. I during COVID I was ordering because they do delivery service from the microbreweries, and I would order beer from all the different ones in my area.
Yeah, I mean, where I work, there's actually a microbrewery right beside it. You know, I went to it, but man, I paid $40 for 8 beers. That's that's like too much for me. And they weren't even tall cans; they were just regular beers. Yeah, I wanted to support the neighbor.
There was
But
a brewery that I enjoyed. Oh wait, there we go. I'm back on speaker. My
Yeah.
AirPods died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there was a microbrewery near my parents' house, a 5-minute drive from here, and I would order beer from them in the middle of COVID, and it was like $50 for a case of 24. It was disgusting.
Oh my god. Do you remember? I don't know if it was like that with you, but when COVID first hit, the rumor of the liquor stores closing down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you had that too? Oh
Yeah.
god, the place was just flooded.
What do you guys have for liquor stores in BC?
Well, we have
Like, do you have like a chain of them?
Okay, so there's mainly the way it works here is there's the BCLs, the BC liquor stores.
Okay.
And the way that they label them is that all private-owned liquor stores have to buy their booze through the BCL and then sell it through them. So they like buy it untaxed and then sell it through theirs.
Okay.
And then the tax comes off that. So anything that isn't at the BCL is usually always a little bit more.
Okay.
But that's just I don't think that's how it used to be. I don't think it's like that anymore. I just go to the BCL.
We have
the
we have
BCL
the
always.
LCBO,
Yeah,
which is like liquor board. So I mean,
Yeah.
everything is pretty much everything is through the LCBO. We don't have anything else that even competes.
Okay, yeah. We've got like there's a lot of privately owned ones. There's probably more privately owned ones than there is BCLs, but usually the BCLs are bigger, and they'll always bring in whatever you ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're like, hey, this is a local brewery, like, can you guys get it? They're like, yeah, sure, we'll order it.
Okay. Yeah, because we have the beer store which sells strictly beer.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then we have the LCBO which also sells beer as well as all the liquor. So I mean, LCBO is kind of like your one-stop shop. Whereas the beer store, you can just they don't really have anything special. Like the LCBO has all the microbreweries from around the area also in their stores. So
I gotcha. Okay. Well, anyhow, that's been Beer Talk, Canadian Beer Talk with Crash and Murph. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for enjoying the race with me. Thank you for playing a little Sly Cooper with me before the stream as well. If anyone that did hang around to watch that, appreciate that. Hopefully that you thoroughly enjoyed everything that was on display for you here tonight in the Midwest F1 League. Like I said, I will unfortunately not be here next week. So with that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in for Season 5 of the Midwest F1 League. It's been a wild ride. It's been a crazy season, and I'm really unfortunate that I can't watch the finale of it. But I will be tuning in to as much of the updates as I can because I really want to know. It's going to be crazy all throughout the division. So we'll see who's going to get promoted, who's going to get relegated, who's going to win the Constructors' Championship, Drivers' Championship, and it all. It's going to be a real good time. 7 divisions, there's so much things that can happen. So with that being said, I really thoroughly enjoy that. Hope that you enjoy your weekend and everything that is to come in the future. We should have some sort of streams coming up through the break week, so be sure to tune in for that. I'll be trying to get the Twitch channel live as much as possible in the next little while here. Things have been a little bit crazy in the life of Crash, so hopefully that you understand that. And we'll stick around when I do go live and all these other odd days that I'm planning to do so. But yeah, Mr. Murph, why don't you say your goodbyes, and we'll kick it to the end of Season 5.
thank you everyone for tuning in. I will not be here next week because I will be not in the booth. I'll hopefully not be crashing out on the first lap. But if that's the case, maybe I'll join again and you'll get to hear my lovely voice before 6.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, good stuff. Best of luck for your final race, and as well as best of luck to the start of season 6, man. Hopefully, we'll be talking to you soon. Once again, appreciate you stopping by. It was very much needed, and thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Safe travels.
Nah, no worries, no worries. You as well. Enjoy Dominican Republic. I don't think I'll talk to you until then.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations to you and your future wife as well.
Thank you.
No worries, no worries. But anywho, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you did enjoy. As per usual, I've been Crash McQueen. I've been joined tonight by Murph and Selly. We've been Midwest